Happy Wipeout Wednesday. Hot off the hook, like hot off the hook. I just finished what was it called? Sunflower in a Circle? Sunflower in a Circle. Hey, Maggie Weldon. So I had a little difficulty with the center brown, very creative stitches. Human error, totally my fault. So usually I was keeping the 4.5 dots hook in my trick-or-treat bag, and I decided that I wanted all my dot hooks to take on my trip in case I picked up some yarn and I wanted to work with it. I wanted all my dot hooks in my carrying case. So I decided I was going to put, gosh, I think this is a hook I picked up from Hobby Lobby a long time ago. It might not be, but it's a 4.5. I do like the grips on them. I like the hook, no problem with the hook. It was just I had it in my hook case and I thought, well, I want one 4.5 to keep with my year of dishcloths together all the time in the bag. I like the 4.5. Lara over at Mad Mimi's Crochet, who is hosting a year in dishcloths, recommended that I try it to go down because they were all so big, and in her video she uses a 4.5. Tried it, loved it. This is a kit. It stays together now. So this is the first time that I used a hook that I don't normally use. So this first round is not just a solid round. It's got a little texture into it, which it's kind of hard to see from the dark brown. But in my center, I was using this little scrap bit, and I think this is Premier Just Cotton from the $1.25 tree. I think that's what that is. No label, right? So I was using that, threw my count off. So then when I get up and I was supposed to smash 12 petals onto that little tiny wheel, I should have taken a few minutes to do an extra count. Totally messed myself up. I did it over twice. The third time I did it over, I didn't do chain 2 6 singles into the first. It's sloppy for me. I don't know. I'm left-handed. I always worried that first little slip knot, and then I count that first chain as one when I'm coming back. I do all kinds of foolishness. Chain 3, slip into the first, work my 6 into that little circle. Makes a nice closed circle for me. Smashing 6 into the 3 chain works, and it's a little neater for me. So then, okay, so got that done. Did my rounds for the center, and then when I went to put the 12 petals in, I had enough space for the 12 petals. So from then on, no big deal. There's a fun little technique that Maggie uses to make sure that those petals flop up perfectly fine, and it actually makes a nice little 3D circle. No other problems after that. Corrected myself. So what did I use? I found Premier Home. And this is cotton, Premier. It's 122 yards. I found under my bed, I have yarn storage under there. Shh. Nobody else knows. Under the bed is a bunch of yarn. Well, I was digging through it and I found one of those clear plastic cases, and they had a whole line of summer cotton colors. Oh, and they're nice and bright and beautiful. So I took the yellow out of that kit. And it's sunflower yellow, right? Perfect. So I used the sunflower yellow, and then I threw that whole case of cotton down into my 2 totes that are labeled kitchen cotton. So I'll be able to dig through those from now on. And the yarn that I picked up on my LA trip to the Joann's, I am ready for the rest of the Wipeout Wednesdays. I had some Lily Sugar and Cream. So it didn't really look like John Deere tractor colors, the yellow and the green. I kind of mixed it up with this camo, which I did notice. Good job, Lily Sugar and Cream, for picking a unique color for this. Renegade. Yup. That worked out very well. So what did I create? How's that? That was a fun one after I got packed. See all the texture and bumps that they put in there? Those are all chains somewhere in there. Can't give too much of the pattern, right? But Maggie made it so that the petals stick up. That's a great scrub feature. Actually, if I would have had yellow in that Lion Brand scrubby stuff I've been liking. So last week when I did the Sunray, when I did the Sunray, I took that one to Sarah in LA, Sarah Nickel, and I used the Lion Brand scrubby all around those Sunrays. Game changer. I actually used that one as a scrubby. Sarah was resistant, wouldn't let me use it as much as I wanted to. But anytime I had to clean Stanley or had to clean my little water shaker, I would use that to get down in like those cracks and stuff. And they're also a cast iron family. So I kind of got to use it on the cast iron to see how that works. Next time I make dishcloths for me, I'm going to add those on there. So I got to visit LA for 5 days. And every chance I got, I would rush in there and try and scrub something with that scrubby because I really wanted to tear it up. I wanted to see how the 3 different cottons held up. One was I Love This Cotton. One was Sugars and Cream. Lily Sugar and Cream. Yeah. And then that Lion Brand scrubby stuff was in there. And the $1.25 tree had the orange for the eyes and the mouth. So actually there was 4 samples in there. Nope. So that was her husband, and me. And we didn't make enough dishes. I, here at home in Oakley, California, I'm a family of 5. So I think I need to really put it to the test. Because down in LA, on day 1, there's the what was that? The sunshine, sun rays, sunny days. There it goes. Okay. And then after 5 days of using it and really trying to work it hard, this is what it looked like when I was ready to leave. I didn't work it hard enough. It's still, all those cottons held up really good. I don't see that it made much of a difference. There it is. Sunny day. Yeah. I need to really test these. Now I'm curious. So here's this one. There we go. Sunflower in a circle. I really liked it. It's cute. It worked up really well. Don't know if this one will get used as a scrubby. It would be nice. Maybe I could replace the one in my KitchenAid glass mixing bowl. Maybe I could put this one down in there. That would look pretty. I don't know. It's not quite big enough for a crumb catcher. I could trade out some of the holiday Christmassy ones out of my cast iron skillets that I have on a shelf. We use them regularly, but I like to, after I get them cleaned up, re-oiled, I put something in it and set it on the shelf unit. That would be cute. This one's probably going to land in a cast iron. It keeps moisture out of them, keeps them from getting dusty or, you know. There we go. A year of dishcloths. Thank you, Laura, over at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, for doing so much work to keep us entertained. Today, Laura's putting out a video, and at the end of her video is a parade of all the other channels and crocheters that are sending pictures in. I will tag Laura's channel in the description box below so you can go check it out and see some more creations. Thank you so much for visiting with me. I'll see you again soon.